What's popping, T-Squatters? I'm back again with another video. Guys, today is a different video that is really close to my heart, and I thought that I should share with you guys of my thoughts and feelings. It's an advice to the youth, specifically of what has been happening in the media. This video pays respect for a young boy who was only 16 years old who lost his love. I thought to come here to talk about this issue, and I think that it's something that we all should come together and maybe educate and have conversation with the young people. For myself, I am a 22-year-old. I identify myself as a youth. I have a long to live and I have a future to live. I'm a youth myself. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. Youth, we are the future. We are the future for the generation. The future, it's all of us. If we don't work together, what are we gonna get? Violence is never the answer, and violence will never be the answer. I'm so hearted broken. I have no words to say because what has been happening in the media. A mother, a father, a sister, a brother have lost their loved ones. Dear youth, violence isn't the answer. Let's work together and build each other up. Let's work together and be there for each other. Violence isn't the answer, and violence will never be the answer. I'm standing here as a young person. I am 22 years old. I'm a youth. The future is ours. If we don't work together to inspire, to motivate each other, we're not gonna go anywhere. Remember, by the end of the day, each youth has a life to live. I pay my respect to the family of the 16-year-old who was stabbed in Melbourne, in Australia. My heart is broken, and R.I.P to you, that you may rest in peace. Youth, remember that the future is yours. Fighting will not solve the problem. Aggressive will never solve the problem. Always think about the consequences. What has happened to the young boy? The family will never get the young boy back. Focus on yourself. Focus to build yourself so you can build others. Youth, the future is ours. We are the future leaders. We are the future leaders for the world. We are the future leaders for others. If we don't come together as one at this early age, there won't be a chance for all of us. My brothers and sisters, we need to unite as one. Youth, you were born in this world for a reason. You were born in this world to live your life to the fullest. You were born in this world to do amazing things. We are so capable of amazing things to do in this world. Youth, there's so many things that I do understand that sometimes get you upset, sometimes get you, you feel frustrated. But remember that you have your parents, you have your family that you can talk to. Start conversational with your parents. We are the generation. We are the ones to change. If you don't change today, we're not gonna be the future leaders for tomorrow. I'm standing here because I'm speaking to you, the youth, because I am a youth myself. It's sad to hear that 13-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 16-year-old have caused the death of another youth. This has to stop. This has to stop. Every parent wants their daughter or the child to do amazing things. Every parent wants the child to be happy. Every parent wants to witness their child's proudest achievement. And every parent wants to be there for you. Life is short, but cutting someone else's life, it's not acceptable. When you go to school, and I know this incident happened after school or before school, it happened after school. You go to school to be there for each other. You go to school not to gossip about other young people. You go to school to gain the knowledge that you're going to take for your future. You go to school because you have a career. You go to school because you have something to do with your life. And if you're in a group of people, you're hearing what someone's going to do to someone, stop them. Tell them, or tell a responsible parent. Have conversation. You could save someone's life. What happened in Australia of a 16-year-old should never happen to someone. This young person didn't deserve his life to be cut short like this. This is because of young youth, you know. And I do pray that these young youth, that they're gonna see the light, that they're gonna, you know, learn from this, and this, that we're gonna pray about it and what is gonna happen to try to help what the issue is. A group of people have gang up on one person instead of a group of people to come together and talk about things and be there for each other. The youth. Remember that this is 2020. There's a lot of things that is happening, but don't put a burden on your family. Don't put a burden on your family. Remember that each individual who have come to Australia or come from a different types of work have come here to settle for the better of their kids. Remember that your parents have sacrificed your life. Remember that your parents have done everything they could do for you to have education. Remember that your parents are the one looking after you, your guardian angel. Youth, do not disappoint your parents. Do not disappoint each other. Don't ignore, and don't be the follower. Especially with the youth, you want to be in a group, you want to fit in, you want to do this, you want to show off, you want to do this. No, do not be a follower. Be someone who unites people together. If you see your friend is trying to do something, don't be a follower. It's not trendy. It's not trendy. It's not going to make you look cool. Don't be a follower. Maybe if you stood back and you told what's going to happen, could have saved someone's life. The youth, don't be a follower. Stand on your ground. Let's stand together. Don't be a follower. If you see something or if you heard something, go to the responsible person. That could be your father, a teacher, or a principal, anyone. Talk to them and tell them what is happening. People are willing to hear. Be cautious. Be aware of who you associate with at school or who you hang around with. Always pay attention on what the person is trying to do. Pay attention of the surrounding around you. Be aware. Just because you're with your friend, it doesn't mean they're your friend. Just because you're with them, it doesn't mean they're with you. Be aware of who you surround with, because you can get influence. Youth, remember that whatever you do, one day it's going to be on the media. One day, you know, you're representing your family. You're representing your last name. You're representing your community. Be careful what you're trying to do. Always listen. And the youth, remember that you're not alone. You are not alone. There is someone that you can talk to. It can be your uncle. It can be, find someone that you're really close to. Find someone that you're very comfortable to talk to. Open up to them. Have a conversation. You know, go to someone responsible. And if you're dealing with things at home, talk to someone. Talk to a counselor. Talk to someone that you can talk to that is going to help you. But don't try to be in your own world. You know, there is someone who cares for you. There is someone who can talk to you. Remember that life is so short, but we are the future generation. We are the future leaders. We are the future leaders. The youth. I am a youth myself. You are a youth. Together we can do amazing things. Together we can build something amazing. We can start a movement. We need to unite as one another. Remember that as a youth, you have a life to live. More experience to life. But remember of the consequences that you're going to face. One simple thing can cost your life. Let's talk about, for example, lead by example. Lead by example. Be a leader for your friend. Be a leader. Whatever you do, that people are going to be like, look at this girl, look what she's doing. Be a leader that people can talk about great things about you. Be a leader that you're leading the school. Be a leader for your family. Be a leader for your little brother and sisters. Be a leader that people are going to see on social media like she's doing amazing things. Don't be a leader who's causing drama. Don't be a leader who's, you know, you're putting risk of death of someone's life. You have brothers and young sisters that are looking up to you. Be a leader that someone's waking up in the morning, they want to talk to you, that you're making a smile on others. The young boy life has been cut short. The young boy has been remembered as someone who's happy, who served the word of God. The young boy was going home. The young boy had so much to his life, but his life has been cut short. Dear youth, don't put yourself into life sentence. Don't put yourself into something that you're never gonna get out. Your reputation matters. Remember, whatever you do, everyone will watch you. Whatever you're trying to do, everyone is gonna watch you. Remember that every move you're trying to do, that it's gonna come. Dear youth, you are loved. You have a future. We have the future. Don't try to cut your life too short. Don't try to cut the opportunity too short. There's more to life. And it's okay if you cut your friends. It's okay to also be alone if you need to be alone. But don't try to cut someone's life short. That's God's plan. That is God's plan. I'm just here, guys. I'm just telling you because what happened 3 days ago, it shouldn't happen. And I know this is something that a lot of people, they're trying to go through the grieving process. And I pay respect to the family that God's going to be with you. And I pray that you're going to get strength and that, yes, we're here for you. But the youth, just think about it, that a family, the family are crying, calling their child, like the mother said that she does not want any justice. She wants his son back. The mother wants his son back. Just imagine, this could be your sister, this could be your brother, this could be your niece and nephew. Youth, we should not disappoint one another. We should not disappoint our parents. We should not disappoint our community. What are we doing to our future? What are we doing? What is the answer? Violence is never the answer. You're not cool. Trying to take someone's life, you're not being cool. It's not acceptable, it's not funny, it's not cool. The reality is that you are gonna face life consequences. Youth, we need to man up. We need to level up, youth. We need to level up. We need to think, what is the future hold? What does our future hold? We need to have mentors. We need to have someone we can talk to. If you see someone who's, a brother or sister who's giving you life advice, take it with 2 hands. I have brothers and sisters. I make sure I listen to them and they will listen to me. There's no such a perfect human being. But remember that one mistake I'm repeating this will cost you life. And that's the reality. Don't be silly to do things to get attention. Don't be silly to post something on social media for likes. Don't be silly to put something to think you're the popular kid. That will not take you anywhere. Life is so short. There's more better things for life. Youth, I believe in you. I believe in you. Remember that the youth and myself, each one of us have something to do. Each one of us have something to do in this beautiful life. Each one of us have something to do. And each one of you have a talent. Don't waste your time on things that is not going to give you benefit. Don't waste the time on things that are going to cost your life. I am 22. I still have a long life to live. But imagine someone costing your life. Imagine someone ending your life unplanned. It's not acceptable.